You know, I think we have become too obsessed with the math of it all. We are so focused on the perfect number of reps or the perfect rest period that we've forgotten how to just be animals. I'm looking at these old videos of the guys who had nothing but a rusty bench and some heavy plates, and they were pushing themselves so hard they were falling over. They didn't have a heart rate monitor telling them to slow down. They just had this internal fire that said, I am going to move this weight or I am going to die trying. We need to get back to that. We need to stop being so clinical about our efforts.
I was looking at some footage the other day, and it really hit me how much we have diluted what it actually means to train hard. You know, like everyone says they train hard. They post the caption, they put the sweat emoji, they talk about the grind, but then I see them in the gym and it is like, man, you are just going through the motions. You are doing 3 sets of 10, and when you finish that 10th rep, you are not even out of breath. You just rack the weight and go back to your phone. And I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking, do you actually think that is going to change your life? Do you think your body is just going to decide to grow because you were kind of, sort of, slightly uncomfortable for 30 seconds? Because it won't. I am telling you, training hard is not a vibe. It is not a social media post. It is a very dark, very quiet place where you have to go all by yourself.
I see so many people, like, they complain about their genetics or they complain that they don't have the right supplements, but then I watch them train and they are barely breaking a sweat. I'm like, look, man, you don't need a new supplement. You need to learn how to suffer. You need to learn how to stay in the hole of a squat when your legs are on fire and you don't know if you're going to get back up. You need to learn how to keep pulling on a deadlift when your grip is failing and your back is screaming. That is where the growth is. It's not in the fancy programs, it's in the intensity. It is in that raw, primal drive to overcome something that is trying to crush you.
Into the gym with the mindset that you are going to war. Every set is a battle. Every rep is a punch thrown. If you walk out of the gym and you still have energy to go out and party or go for a long walk, you failed. You didn't give it everything. It is about that threshold, you know? Your brain is designed to keep you safe. It is always going to tell you to stop long before you actually need to. It is going to say, hey, that's enough. We're tired. We might get hurt. Let's just take it easy. And I'm like, that is the moment you have to decide who you are. Are you the person who listens to that weak voice? Or are you the person who tells that voice to shut up and get back in line?
I think the biggest value I can give you right now is to help you realize that you probably have another 30% in the tank that you are just leaving on the floor every single day. I am looking at the way people approach their sets, and it is almost like they are afraid of the weight. They are afraid of that moment where the bar starts to slow down. But listen to me, man. That moment where the bar slows down, where your muscles start to shake, and you feel like your heart is going to beat out of your chest, that is the only part of the workout that actually matters. Everything before that was just a waste of time. It was just a warm-up. If you aren't reaching that point where you are literally questioning your own sanity, then you aren't training hard. You are just exercising. And exercise is for people who want to be healthy. Training is for people who want to be legends.
Like this, you know, when you really truly train hard, it changes you. It doesn't just change your body, it changes your soul. It makes you a person who doesn't quit when things get difficult in the real world. If you can handle a brutal leg day where you're literally crawling out of the gym, then a bad day at work doesn't seem so bad. A problem doesn't seem so overwhelming. You become a person who is forged in the fire, but you have to be willing to get burned. You have to be willing to go into that dark place and stay there. Stop looking for the easy way. Stop looking for the shortcut. There is no shortcut to greatness. There is only the long, hard road of training until you have nothing left to give.